Welcome to Wamunyinyi TV, and today we are going to talk about YK92. I know this is a common phrase that has been going around in the country and most people don't know what is YK92. So YK92 is just a short form of Young Youths for KANU. By that time, the KANU as a party was the ruling party of the incumbent president by that time, Mzee Moi. This group involved youths who had just graduated from the university or young politicians who included Sam Nyamwaya, the famous Jirongo, Patrick Mufumba, William Ruto, and Mika Kigen. The group was against Kikuyu and central parts of Rift Valley. So in short, they were campaigning for Mzee Moi, who was seeking election in the 1992. Having known that 1992 elections in Kenya was the first election for multipartyism. This means that these were the elections that was done as first that involved many political parties to choose their preferred elected leaders or leaders that they wanted to elect. Moi used this group of young men whom he sourced money for them. They used to move around the country preaching the gospel about the good deeds of Moi so that to counter the opposition. The group had different tribes which involved the Luyas, which is Jirongo, Kigen, Patrick Musumba, Nyamwaya, who was from Kisii, and different people. In this time, Mr. Jirongo was the chairman of the Young or the YK92. During this time, the economy of Kenya was so paralyzed. That's the time when they used to print fake notes. That's the time where we used to hear about the Jirongo notes. Some people of some age can remember there was something like Jirongo notes. This paralyzed the economy because they printed billions and billions of money so that it can fund and we can use the money to give Kenyans or to campaign. There is a time that there was no cash money for 1,000 shillings. There was 500 notes, and that's why you can get or you can hear from people, they claim 1992 was the beginning of Kenya struggling for the financial freedom or economic freedom, because Mzee Moi, having captured the state by that time, he knew all the ways of how to overcome or to overcome the opposition or to overpower the opposition financially. So they went ahead, captured the Central Bank of Kenya, and they printed several notes, and that's the beginning of fake notes existing and different things. The YK92 terrorized different people, different communities, and for example, this is where the case you will hear other politicians of that time saying, Kenya, we've gone back to the YK92 era, whereby the state had the mandate of taking over anything that was from the government, regardless of the opinions of the Africans or the Kenyans at large. I will keep updating you more about YK92, and we are going mostly to measure on Mr. Simon Jirongo, who was once a presidential candidate, and Mr. William Ruto, who is now the president of Kenya and who has been serving as the vice president of Kenya since 2013.